Well, Luke, to concede in the late manner that we did, it's tough to take, isn't it?
To concede in the manner in which did all game was tough. I've got to be honest. I felt that the 3 goals, the free kick in the first half was appalling. The pen, the decision on the quick throw from Tyrone Sterling down our right hand side, the organisation on that wasn't good enough. And then the free kick late on, where I think our assessment of danger weren't good enough. I felt that we didn't go and get into pockets to clear the lines, and no disrespect, we had 6 to 8 goals, opportunities today, and we didn't put them to the sword. So both 18-yard boxes we failed today.
It seemed like a case of which side was going to outscore the other today. Would you agree?
We went 2-0 up away from home. I've got to be honest, the game plan worked to an extent. We were 2-0 up, and in fairness to Neil Smith, he's made a change in Brandon Hanlon. To have that firepower and that strength on the bench is amazing. He's come on, he's changed their shape, and he's caused us problems. I thought Miguel all game bullied our back line. I felt that he was a man possessed, and in fairness to them, he made a change in 33 minutes, I believe. They've had a catalyst, and they've gone and won a game of football. You can't come away from home having to score 4 goals to win a fixture. You can't come away from home to concede the goals in the manner in which we did. You can't come away from home, create the chances. The 46th minute one for Bruno Andrade as it's bouncing, lovely height, and David Gregory's out of his goal. That's done. That puts them to bed. 3-1. You get their 2-goal buffer, and they don't come out the second half like they do in the manner in which they do. So there's so many frustrations on our part. Win today, you nailed on playoff spot, I believe. You go into the Guiseley game just trying to get that 3rd, 4th or 5th spot. It's out of our hands now. So the frustration on that part. Football's, it kicks you in the proverbials. I've got to be honest, you're 2-0 up away from home and you're thinking, I can't see them even causing us any problems. Yeah, we dealt with their threat, but in fairness to them, they were the team that wanted to go and win a game of football. I felt that our game management was poor, our organisation was poor, and we conceded 3 restarts.
Having been 2-0 up, you mentioned the early change. He did come on and completely change the game. Was it something that we just didn't really know how to deal with?
I thought they isolated Omar first early on. I felt that we managed him, organised him quite well. The ball's going back to front, it was hard for him to regain and playing balls into areas. So for having a mate up there alongside him probably worked. I know they changed their shape the second half against Dagenham, done the self-same thing, and there was a massive reaction. So we expected it to happen. We called it when he was getting changed. So the players had no surprises. But in fairness, I felt that they delivered on the day. Their 2 strikers outplayed our back 3.
You mentioned the penalty there. Any arguments with the decision?
I can't see it, but not one of our players are questioning it. I've got to be honest. I just believe that there's a pen in their box. I felt that the foul on Bruno Andrade is similar to the one that he gives. So very frustrated, very disappointed in the manner in which we've lost the game of football. But I'll wipe myself down. I'll go again.
Mentioned individual performances. Angelo Bellanta was unplayable at times. Is it good to have him back?
He brings great quality when he comes on a football field. He's a great talented player. I think he should score. The one that comes out to him, he should go high into the roof of the net, but unfortunately he didn't. We had so many opportunities. Kieran Smith, the first minute in the second half with a header. The Kieran Smith where he does the Maradona and he could pass it square to Morgan Ferry into an empty net. The Bruno Andrade first half, the Kieran Murtagh header in the post. So yeah, frustration on our part. It's about the 2 18-yard boxes, and at the minute we're lacking in them areas.
Morgan Ferrier himself seems to be growing in confidence every week.
He scored 2 goals today, and he probably feels himself probably don't deserve to be on a losing side. But I know Morgs would quite happily not score a goal and us win a game of football. So yeah, I'm happy for Morgs that he's gone and got his brace. Could he have got a 3rd? I think he could have rounded Gregory in the second half decision makings. But in terms of the way in which we played today, first 20 minutes I thought we were superb. I thought the rest of it we didn't dictate a game of football. I thought our game management wasn't good enough.
It's obviously not something you want to have to do, but this is going to be one of the most important weeks in the history of the club, and you're going to have to pick yourselves up and go again for Guiseley. 100%,
yeah, it's going to be a massive week. Could have been made a lot easier if we'd won today. Could have been made a lot easier if we'd put them to the sword, but we haven't. And in fairness, we go about it the hard way, and I'm ready, I know the boys are ready, and we go work this week prepping for Guiseley.